I get it. You're scrolling through Instagram. You're seeing the Dubai lifestyle. Influencers flexing in their Lamborghinis, infinity pools, tax-free living. Living the absolute dream, right? While everyone's been hypnotized by Dubai's shiny object syndrome, the smart money has been slipping away quietly to somewhere a lot different. And no, I'm not talking about Switzerland. I'm not talking about Monaco, or some weird Caribbean island that sounds like a cocktail you'd order in TGI Fridays. By the end of this video, you're going to understand why Malaysia is becoming the ultimate cheat code for wealthy families, and why Dubai might be the world's biggest, most expensive tourist trap ever known to man. When someone asks you about tax-free havens, where do you think of? Of course, the Cayman Islands #1, and then secondly, probably Dubai. Dubai is hot right now. You can't open up Instagram without your first reel being some guy doing drop shimmying with the six-pack, the blue Lambo, and of course the Burj Khalifa in the background. And to Dubai's credit, they absolutely nailed the marketing. Luxury everything, gold-plated toilet paper. That's the meaning of life. It's like they took Las Vegas, painted gold on it, and taught it to speak Arabic. The whole world has bought into the narrative that successful people go to Dubai, and if you're not there, you're a total loser. Crypto bros are there, real estate gurus. They all flock there like moths to a gold-encrusted flame. But here's the thing, it can't be as good as everyone pretends. Guys, the Move to Asia cheat sheet in the box below. Quick overview of all the countries in Asia. Check it out and see which one suits you. Okay, let's talk about what no one wants to admit about Dubai. And look, I'm not gonna completely trash the place. Some parts of it are very impressive. It's clean, safe. The Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world. You can't take that away from them. But if you were to live there long term, well, that's really the problem. No one lives there long term. It's not designed for that. Dubai is like an expensive nightclub with a revolving door at the front that you go in, stay for 2-3 years, take the pictures, and then come out and bounce. The reality is everyone that goes there and is making money or working there knows that they're going to leave within 2 years. Dubai is like living in a luxury airport terminal where everyone is just waiting to get on the plane and get out. It's really not a place to settle down or raise a family. Now look, Dubai is very convenient. I can't argue with that. But it's a bit of a trap. It's like going to the restaurant and they put out the free bread, but then you have to pay for the butter. But the thing I find the funniest about Dubai and the narrative that they've spun is that it's some libertarian paradise where you can just do whatever you want. But the reality is totally different. It's like being in the world's fanciest boarding school. Your behavior is being monitored. One wrong social media post and you're done. And drugs are illegal. I mean, come on, what are we doing here? All jokes aside, people forget that Dubai is extremely conservative and the Middle East in general. So there are very strict laws that you have to be careful of. It's marketing to free-spirited entrepreneurs and digital nomads, but in reality, underneath, it's a strict conservative country. It should probably pick the lane. And I don't know if you've heard, but some weird stuff goes on there. But what if I told you there's a place that offers all the benefits of Dubai? The tax benefits, the lifestyle, the business opportunities, all without pretending to be someone you're not, and with the feeling that someone's constantly looking over your shoulder. That's where Malaysia comes in. Now I know what you're thinking. Where the hell is Malaysia? And to be honest, a few years ago when I started coming to Asia, I knew nothing about Malaysia and completely overlooked it. But Malaysia is what happens when you mix all the good parts of Southeast Asia, remove some of the clutter, and then forget to tell anyone about it. They've pretty much created the perfect expat destination, but hired the worst marketing team. Now let's start with the obvious, the tax advantages. Malaysia also has zero tax on foreign income. But unlike Dubai, the tax is normal on everything else. There's lower property taxes, the fees are more reasonable. I got my quant to run the numbers, and here's what we came up with. You're looking at a 60 to 70% saving on your lifestyle in Dubai by moving to Malaysia. And really, the price to quality ratio in Malaysia is unmatched in the world at the moment. Okay, here's something everyone forgets about, but Malaysia is basically an English-speaking country. Everyone you meet has near perfect English. Now, they have Bahasa Malaysia, which is also widely spoken, but thanks to the British colonists, English is perfectly spoken. In Malaysia, all the red tape, government dealings, and bureaucracy is done in English. So that's a huge advantage compared to Dubai or anywhere else in the world. Your kids can go to school in English. You can do business in English. Malaysia is the place where there's absolutely zero culture shock. It's like rocking up to San Francisco. Okay, before I mentioned previously Dubai's revolving door system where no one settles down, everyone knows they're going. So it has this weird artificial feeling. It's a place not to build a life, but just to build your Instagram account. On the other hand, Malaysia is totally different. You'll meet expat families that have lived there for 20 and 30 years. The kids grew up there, went to university. A lot of Malaysians too travel abroad, like England and Ireland. They go to university and then they come back. I don't think you're finding that in Dubai. There's people talking outside. I'm making the video. They should know this. Malaysia feels like you have actual communities. It feels like an actually real place to live. There's not so many networking events where people are trying to sell you crypto. You can actually build real friendships, build a social circle. In Malaysia, you'll be in a neighborhood, whereas Dubai feels like you're in a perpetual hotel lobby. Okay, while Malaysia is a religious conservative country with a majority of Muslim people, it's incredibly relaxed. You can pretty much wear whatever you want, obviously say whatever you want within reason. Don't be just trying to piss people off. You can practice whatever religion you want and pretty much exist without looking over your shoulder. Even though it's a religious country, it's really feels like live and let live. No one bothers you if you're not bothering anyone else. It really makes it interesting. You have fusions of food from all the different cultures. It's really incredible, and for the most part, everyone exists peacefully. It's like they figured out this crazy concept called tolerance. Amazing. Plus, if you want, you can drink alcohol, eat pork, and even wear shorts, and you won't get deported. But here's where Malaysia gets really interesting. While Dubai is kind of acting like an expensive middleman, Malaysia is quietly becoming one of the most stable and sustainable economies. Dubai has adopted the business model of fake it till you make it and then see what happens. It's impressive what they've done in such a rapid pace, but when you think about the long term, it kind of gets a little bit terrifying. Now look, they have insane amounts of oil money, which is probably what will keep it going. But how is it sustainable if everyone there is just going to leave and a new round of people will come through? It's like a Ponzi scheme. Malaysia, on the other hand, has actual industries, manufacturing, technology, agriculture. They haven't put all the eggs in one basket. All the chips are spread out nicely. Malaysia is like a nice, diversified stock portfolio, while Dubai is like you put everything on GameStop. And I even forgot this, but Malaysia is like the gateway to the rest of the ASEAN region. That's over 650 million people, according to my calculations. And the growth is insane in this region. We're talking, Vietnam are talking 8%. Cambodia's talking 7%. Philippines, 7%. Nowhere in the world is matching this. And the best thing about Malaysia is they seem to be very welcome to foreign investment and ownership. You can own the entire company outright in most sectors. It's one of the only Asian countries that allow you to own the land that the house or whatever is built on. It's actually not that complicated to buy property here. And of course, you have a massive talent pool of educated people. You have the same standard as Dubai or Singapore, but for a fraction of the cost. You can hire world-class developers, programmers, which is the same thing. Marketeers, business people, whatever you want. And they're actually going to stick around and not leave in a few years. And I have a quick insider tip. If you're at home and you're looking to move, Malaysia pays expats incredibly well. Go have a look at your job site, type in Kuala Lumpur and look for a sales job and see what I'm talking about. I think you'd be surprised. Alright, but here's the reality check. I'm not some guy selling Malaysia timeshares. There's no such thing as a perfect country, just the perfect country for you. With that in mind, the first problem with Malaysia is the prestige issue. No one is gonna care if you tell them you're going to Malaysia. They're gonna be like, where's that? What you mean? There's no status implied with that. Whereas if you say Dubai, it's oh wow, Dubai, you must have a Lamborghini now. There's no Instagram clout with Malaysia. But for some people, that might be a good thing. It's low-key, no pressure to perform. Okay, also, like Dubai, Malaysia is very hot, but it's more humid. They have 2 seasons, hot and damn hot with rain. Walking around the city, if you're out and about, you'll go through maybe 2 or 3 t-shirts. If you're like me, maybe 6. Throw away all your sweaters and jackets now. You will never need them again. But to be fair, the rainy season, the storms, the thunder and lightning is actually quite entertaining. I love that time. Malaysia is now becoming incredibly developed, but it's still not at the level of Singapore. The internet is very good. The public transport is decent, but it's not Tokyo. And while the roads in Malaysia are really incredible, they pumped a lot of money into that. The sidewalks and the paths are not that good. And despite what people say, I don't believe it's walkable. You will definitely trip over some metal things sticking out of the paths. So, depending on what area you are, it's not there. It's not all there yet. It's not like walking around Europe. But here's the thing, it's rapidly improving. And the price to quality, like I always say, is unmatched at the moment. There's nowhere you're getting the quality for that price anymore. Despite these minor issues, the trend is very clear. And I feel now it's kind of obvious that a lot of smart money are going there. A lot of people are just talking about Malaysia in general. It's having its moment. I went looking for numbers. My quant gave me the figures. The MM2H applications are exploding now at the moment. That sounds very dramatic. People are trying to lock in the long-term residency. And what's funny is it's already started a while ago. Singapore, families, wealthy families from Singapore, from Hong Kong, Korea already knew this a few years ago. Then the Europeans kind of caught on. Now the Australians and the Americans have figured it out. So it's really a big party now. Everyone has copped it. By 2030, in a few years there, we could be, I think it's going to be, that's the word. But here's what sets Malaysia apart and why I like it the most. Much more than the likes of Dubai or any of the ones we're being sold right now. Malaysia is setting up for a stable, sustainable, long-term future. Whereas the others, I feel, are just quick cash grabs. I don't even know if they have a plan. Dubai is pretty much a Ponzi scheme at this stage. Get in as many people as possible, keep the wheel going, take the money, and move on. And while it works in the short term, it's definitely not sustainable. And you hear more and more, even on your YouTube, on your Instagram, there's more people critical of Dubai. The satisfaction ratings are going down, whereas Malaysia is picking up. Okay, let's put it together before you start booking your flights to KL. For me, Dubai and the likes sell you a fantasy. It's not real, it's material, it's glorifying that material lifestyle, which, look, is all well and good if people are into that, but it's not sustainable and it's not, Jesus, it can't be that fulfilling. And the question really isn't, is Malaysia better than Dubai for most people? The question is can you move fast enough to get there before anyone else? Because here's one of the things, because there's nothing better than finding a place before it comes trendy. There's no crowds, it's more authentic, and it boosts my ego by being able to say, I found it first. Malaysia right now, along with its fellow country people in Southeast Asia, everything is setting up for it to boom in the next few decades. Whereas in the West, everything is setting up for it to go absolutely nowhere. That's just the reality of the situation. Now, so what do you do with this information? Well, number one rule, don't take some lunatic's word for it on YouTube. Go and do your own research. Look, I'm not saying everyone should move to Malaysia. I think there's people that genuinely love Dubai, and that's okay, but it's definitely not for me. And if you're similar to me, you'll probably hate it. Malaysia's not so flashy, but it's set up to become one of the best places to live. And KL, the capital city, is kind of like Singapore and Bangkok's love child. If you're looking for an actual real place to live long term, beyond the Instagram hype, beyond the gold Lamborghinis, maybe it's time to look beyond the Instagram ads and figure out why the smart money is betting on Malaysia. Is it better than Dubai? I'll let you decide, but you know my take. If you're serious about moving to Malaysia or any of the Southeast Asian countries, check out the Move to Asia blueprint. I put everything that you need to know basically before you come. All the mistakes, all the stupid mistakes I made. I talk about the dating, obviously, how to make money online, if you need that, and safety scams. It's all in there. Check it out and see if it suits you. I'll see you in the next one. All right, man, that wasn't too bad. Oh, I forgot. Okay, like and subscribe. Do whatever you want to do. I need all the help I can get here. I'll see you then. Okay, nice one, man. That was very nice.